Hey y'all, welcome back to Mitchh Nem podcast. I am your host, Mama Mitch.
And I'm your host, Master Mitch.
Y'all, this gonna be good.
This gonna be good.
Hey, before we get started, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stuff from Mitchh Nem. Today's topic, y'all, we're gonna be discussing parenting styles, which I'm a little nervous about this because I may learn some stuff about my parenting styles that's occurred over the years. So I'm a little scared. I'm scared.
I'm sure. I'm just playing. Hey, it's not gonna be too bad. I don't think. We'll just see how it
You
goes.
you don't think?
I don't think.
Girl, I was a perfect mother.
You are, mom.
Five star rating.
Oh, you are, and you were. Listen, I'm gonna see the days I gotta be. Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
My first question. What's the song that that's like your personal anthem right now?
A personal anthem.
Yeah. Just for
Ooh.
like the week, maybe. It don't have to be overall. How you doing?
Um, you know what? I have been playing all week, and I'm just gonna go with this as my theme song for the week. Harvest Time
Mm,
with John P. Key.
how fitting. Especially
Yeah,
with
and I don't know why that's been in my spirit all week. Literally, it's been on repeat.
it has, because we was running errands one day, and literally that's the only song that played.
I
over
know,
and
because I
over.
think I even said to you, I'm like, I'm sorry, but I'm just feeling this right now.
Yeah, but I don't care because John P. Key is is he your favorite gospel artist too?
He is.
Okay, so John P. Key is our favorite gospel artist.
Yeah.
Look up Uncle John.
Yeah.
Listen to him.
Yeah. So that I would say, in my head as I'm going in the stores, as I'm doing chores around the house, as I am pretty much doing anything right now, it's been set on repeat for harvest time.
Do you think Thanksgiving had something to do with that?
It may have been.
I
Yeah,
think so.
it may have had something to do with it.
Okay.
But it just felt like very appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yours?
Mine. It's funny because I was gonna go with John P. Key, but Michael Jackson's next. Probably Off the Wall.
You've been off the wall?
No, this mom.
I thought we were talking about our theme song. Like
That's my
what's
theme
resonating.
song. That's what's resonating with me right now.
Okay.
You don't remember the lyrics?
All I remember right now is off the wall.
You're disrespectful, mom. When the world is on your shoulders, you gotta straighten
Okay.
up your act and boogie down.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's just basically talking about just living life off the wall, working your 9 to 5, or
Okay.
just going through just day to day life stuff, and then you just have to have a moment, and not a moment a day. Yes, to
Okay, I can see that.
release.
Oh, tonight.
So tonight, gonna leave that 9 to 5 up on the shelf.
Okay.
And just enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Ooh, let the madness. Yeah. So you get that? You
I'm feeling it now.
what the heck was that?
That was me and my
Okay.
off the wall moment.
Okay. The next one.
That was my off the wall moment.
Okay, my next question.
There's another one. Go
Yes, I
ahead.
got one more. We can get into it. Describe your personality as a hairstyle.
My personality as a
Or
As
in
if
a
it's-
hairstyle.
as if it's a hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
An updo. I guess an up ponytail or updo. I don't know. Yeah,
Okay,
up
so-
ponytail.
A up ponytail?
Yeah, like if it's up here, not down here, up here. Like,
Okay. Explain.
So I guess, I can be like up and secure, but I kind of hang loose
Okay.
at times.
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
I'm trying to make it make sense in my head.
Because
but
you just threw me with that question though. Like
Okay.
a hairstyle as my personality. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you think mine is?
I don't know.
Let's take a guess.
Afro.
What? That's how I know you just throwing out stuff. For real. Anyway, no, mine would be just a blunt bob. Yeah, that'll be mine. Just straight to the point. Simple. That ain't me.
I don't know, girl, bye. What is it?
You sound
Where you
like
get that question?
You sound like a hater. A blunt bob, that's me. Straight to the point. No nonsense. Type thing. Anyway, go ahead, Mark. Just get into it.
Okay. All right, parenting styles.
Uh-huh.
So, like I said before, I'm kind of nervous about this as to what you might say. First of all, I don't know. Maybe we should have had like another parent just so I can have somebody on my side.
Mm-hmm.
But because you're not a parent, but you think you're my parent at times.
I am, but
Girl,
continue.
Uh-huh. Anyway, so there's like 3 different types of parenting styles. There's the helicopter parent, one that kind of doesn't let their child out of their sight and kind of hover all the time.
Okay.
Hence the term helicopter. Always watching. And then there's like soft parenting is when, there's no real harsh punishment or consequences, just that's that. You having that gentle touch with your child, I guess. And then the tiger moms, the ones that are super, super strict. So, which one would you say I am?
What was the second one?
The soft parenting.
No.
I'm not a soft parent?
No, so I'm gonna say your parenting was more like a mix between tiger and soft.
Tiger and soft.
Cause tiger is like for strict.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's more soft than tiger. But you had moments of just strictness. I mean, you had to be.
Yeah.
Every parent should have a moment where they should be
you
strict.
was a rough rider.
I was rough.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
In what way?
Okay, so y'all, first of all, I have 2 sons and a daughter. People didn't even know I had sons because this one right here would be just off glass when it came to school, when it came to what's the squinting for?
When it came to school, can you be like elaborate on school? Which part of school?
You didn't your face started like.
Go ahead, Mom. Go ahead.
So I probably had to go to the schools from elementary through middle school wasn't that bad, but elementary and high school, I probably received a phone call at least once a week. A lot of times more than once a week regarding this one.
Okay.
And I guess that hairstyle maybe is right for you when you were talking about the hairstyles, because very blunt, very no filter at times. So it was embarrassing.
I was embarrassing?
Girl, yes, you were embarrassing.
I'll take that.
Okay, so first of all, you have a woman that's in law enforcement. You would think that I would have a better grip on my child. And then for you to go out there and say whatever just would come out of your mouth, whatever you would think of. So, okay, so I'm going to give y'all an example. Elementary school. I received a phone call from Miss Buchanan.
Shout out to Miss Buchanan.
So Miss Buchanan would call me, I promise y'all, at least once a week. Sometimes, like I said, 2-3 times a week, or I would get a note or something would happen. Anyway, so this one particular occasion, she called me, and because she was very upset. Miss Buchanan was, she was overweight, on the heavy side. And so when she would teach her class, she would be more stationary than walking around the classroom. So they were doing an activity one day, and the activity was like drawing or some coloring or something to that effect. Um, during the lesson, she dropped a marker or a pen, something she dropped on the floor. So she said, well, I dropped something on the floor, and I was just gonna ask Tiffany if she could get it for me, if she could pick it up for me. So she said, when she said that, as when she looked at Tiffany, like before she could get anything out, Tiffany says, I'm not picking that up. So she said, well, Tiffany, I was going to ask you. She said, I was just going to ask you to pick it up. I know you didn't put it down there. She said, so I was just going to ask you to get it for me. And Tiffany said, well, I didn't put it down there, so I'm not picking it up. That was embarrassing for me because I would think that I taught my daughter a lot more manners than to be that disrespectful to it, not just to her teacher, to an adult, period.
Okay.
So while she was telling me the story, because I had gone to pick her up from school and she's explaining to me what happened. And while she's telling me the story, I'm looking at her like, oh, that, she said, what? Okay. You're not going to have that problem again, Miss Buchanan.
But I don't remember me saying that. I really don't. I thought me and Miss Buchanan was cool.
You thought y'all was cool?
Yes.
Yeah, she thought y'all was cool. Until you told her that.
Oh wow. I don't remember that. There's a lot of things I don't remember. So that's okay. Well, I'm sorry to, embarrass you, because you have raised us to always respect our elders. So
Girl,
that was
when I got you home,
a failed moment. I got a whooping.
Did you? Well, the statute of limitations is up. Yes.
What you whoop me with? Because let me tell you what she will whoop me with.
Girl.
Oh, you said statute. Okay. Shoot, I can talk about it now. But dang. Okay. Well, my apologies, Miss Buchanan. I should have picked that. What was it? A marker?
Marker, color, pen. It was something.
I should have picked it up, regardless.
Miss Buchanan said she couldn't get down there to get that, and you knew she couldn't.
Dang, I'm so sorry. Okay, well, you was a mixture of that to me. So I say you were the tiger. So tiger is strict, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then soft
parenting is no harsh punishment.
Whoa, I might have to reconsider that one.
No, it's too late.
Wait. No. Because I didn't know that was a part of it. No harsh
You
punishment.
said it. It's too late.
Okay, so I'll say this. My mom never wanted to whoop me, right?
I never wanted to.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you didn't get any satisfaction. I was satisfied doing that.
But it was quite hilarious.
We're not gonna talk about that. But she never wanted to whoop me. Mama, I will give you this, Mom. You was a cool parent. You always was goofy with us. We used to have so much fun. Shoot card karaoke. Just my mom is a big kid. Like even to this day, she acts more childish than me a lot of times. She has a lot of way more goofier moments than me. Like I always be like, what is wrong with you? Like, can you just grow up for a second? She plays a lot, so she's always been like that throughout our whole childhood. Our me and my brother's childhood, or my brother, whatever. Anyway, but when it was time to put her foot down and become that tiger parent, that was her for sure. Discipline. You feel like your discipline was harsh?
I feel like it was at times.
What you?
But I felt like it warranted it warranted it.
What?
Like the punishment.
Which part did you feel like was harsh? What you would whoop us with?
That and yes, because that's something that, I mean, I don't feel like any parent. Well, I would hope no parents take enjoyment out of that.
I feel like some do.
Well, I didn't.
I don't feel like you ever did. I will
But
say that.
there were moments when, it was hard for me to follow through just from you guys' reaction to being punished.
Man, what you remember whooping us with?
Just belt and switches.
And what else?
It was something else.
What?
What else?
You didn't whip us with an extension cord?
No, I don't think I did.
Or was that grandma?
That must have been your brother. I didn't, because I wasn't about to sell my iron or nothing else.
Dang, that wasn't you with the extension cord?
No.
Okay, might have been grandma. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna have to really think about them
Think
times.
about it.
Okay. But when it was time to really put her foot down, she had to. And even now, I tell my mom I appreciate those moments of her whipping us, because I see how people that's my age act now, and then just how children now are being raised. I appreciate those whippings. Back then, I thought she was crazy. My grandma used to always have this saying, "I whoop you because I love you," and I really thought she was crazy when she said that. She was like, you know why I whoop you, right? I whoop you because I love you. And I'm like, are you crazy? This isn't love. But I get it. Like, when we're being raised, we do need to know, like, have that understanding of what's wrong and what's not okay, because they are raising us for the world. And so yeah, I'll say you was a mixture between Tiger and Soft. I do feel now that they're. What's it, Tiger? Mm-hmm. For the it needs to be more Tiger parents nowadays, especially with this generation now. No respect at all, no ambition, no drive, no goals. They have a sense of entitlement, selfish, self-centered, disrespectful. So it's nowadays I do feel like more Tiger. That soft parenting, gentle parenting needs to go out the window.
It's okay until those same children that they're doing that gentle parenting or soft parenting embarrasses them.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen that a lot, especially in my profession, where the child is cursing the parents out and just total disrespect. But but we made it, girl.
We did make it. I did put you through a lot. Now that I think about it, it was a lot. I really kept you on your toes.
And that was just elementary school. I didn't even get to high school,
and
girl.
The teachers, every time you came up there in your uniform, oh, your mom's the police. I used to be like, I don't care. And I should have cared. I'm sorry, Mom, but that was mine. Like, y'all saying that to prove and change what?
See what I'm talking about, y'all? I mean, this was the...
I was like, I don't care.
Do y'all see what I'm talking about?
Oh, your mom's a police officer? And you acting like this?
Exactly.
I'm supposed to change?
And when they would say, I'm calling your mama, what did you do?
I don't know. What you think I did? You think I said I don't care?
No, I doubt that.
No, nigga, I was scared.
So why would you do it?
Nah, nobody think about nothing at the moment. But okay, so what was the reason why you came up to the schools?
Usually, well, for elementary school, it's just your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You've always...
Thanks. Let's move on from elementary.
High school, it was you fighting.
Mm-hmm. But was it my fault why I would fight?
I don't know. I don't know if it was your fault. All I know is we had a talk ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I told you, I'm tired of coming to the school. I'm tired of getting off my job and coming up here to deal with stuff like this. And I was trying to get you to manage your anger or manage the people that you hung out with. Like, why is it that my boys can go to school, spend all day and no issues? People don't even know that they're there half the time. They have to check the roll just to ensure that they were there. But for you, it was always something.
Okay, let's be clear about something real quick.
Yeah, let's be.
Okay. First of all, it wasn't the people I hung around when I would fight.
I didn't know what it was.
Okay, it wasn't that. Anything I got into was on my own. I never initiated Wait. Let me think about this.
Yeah, think about it.
No, I initiated when I was provoked because I'm not going to tongue wrestle with nobody. I'm always going to lose that battle. So in my
I get that.
yeah, so with me it just let me just go ahead and start throwing hands. Like that's the only thing I just knew because I'm not about to go back and forth. I'm gonna lose. I wasn't a cusser.
Oh, you was cussing.
I was not cussing.
Oh my God.
Mom.
Hold on. The one incident where you were getting off the bus and y'all started fighting. Off down that.
Okay. You gotta be so specific.
The lady, well, I have to, ensure that you remember the incident. The lady said, but the cussing. She said, oh, I kept telling them to stop that fighting and stop that, and they was cussing up something out there. I said, wait a minute, who was cussing? Both of them. All of them.
I think it just all sounded like everyone was cussing.
That lady said you was cussing too. I said, wait a minute, my child was cussing?
I don't remember that because I'm not a good cusser.
You was probably cussing.
I don't remember. I don't remember cussing.
Little Miss Cusser.
All right. Okay. I don't. But anyway, no. But I would never. I would only finish the fights. Cause Mom, I didn't bother nobody. I didn't bully. I was never a bully. None of those things. I feel like I was very kind. A lot of people A lot of people that I did fight was like.
So you do admit there were a lot.
No.
No. You just said it. So you do admit that there was a lot.
1, 2, 3.
So you don't count. You just admitted to it.
The people that I fought.
Your Honor, I rest.
Okay,
my
whatever.
case. I rest.
They bothered me first. They provoked me, and then I just started throwing hands. So did I like to fight? I did not. Did I like when you were called? No, I did not like when they would call you. Because the consequences at school was way light than the consequences at home. So no, and I didn't like the fact that you have to be called off your job to come and deal with me. But at the time, in that moment, I'm not thinking about it either. So that's another thing.
This girl lived at my job.
Yeah, I had to sleep in a conference room in the sleeping bags. It was so boring. Like I couldn't do nothing. I felt like I was arrested.
You were.
In that moment.
You were.
It was boring.
Consequences.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's that. Let's
and
get on me.
All the officers
Did my brothers do anything? Why is it all about me? Did my brothers do anything?
Yeah, they did stuff.
Okay, so let's talk about them.
But they didn't go to the length that you would.
That's crazy.
You were challenging, but never a dull moment with this one. Never. Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, let's talk about who's a parent now. Me. My has the tables turned.
Girl, I'm grown.
No, y'all, it's so much that I have to. She do little stuff. She has a thing that she does. You point. When she's talking or referring to something or someone, she's pointing. I have to hone that in. Like, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you pointing?
I'm trying to make sure that's who we're discussing. Or do you see that?
It is so bad. It is so bad. What else? She does like these different face expressions that I have to tell her not to do.
I'm not very good at hiding my expressions.
What else you do? What else you do?
I'm a perfect mother.
No, it's a lot. Like the tables turned. I found myself being like parenting her at times. She's still my mom, but yeah, I found myself doing that with her. So.
And do you gentle parent? No.
No, I'm the tiger. No gentle around here. That's not. I can't do that style with her. I can't.
What are you talking about?
I can't, Mom.
You can't soft parent me.
No, because you play too much. That's when you go to playing. So, but yeah.
Can I just say something?
Sure.
She's not even gentle with the dogs.
Who's not gentle with the dogs?
You're not.
But what do y'all say about my dogs?
I know.
how many? But how many? I can't even say because she just threw me off. But I get so like good compliments when it comes to my dogs, though, how well behaved that they are. Like they love my dogs. Everyone loves them, and with their breed, because they're pigs, they're always surprised how lovable they are, how well mannered. They listen to everyone. They sit, they lay when they supposed to. So yes, like I said, it's needed. Okay.
Whatever.
You really thought you was doing something with that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
helpful.
I did. Okay, so
What?
wrap it up.
All right. Anyway, so do you have any like advice for parents now?
Um,
You probably like, I'm over it. My kid's grown.
yeah, pretty much. But I do deal with my. I don't talk to people about their kids anymore. I don't talk to people about their kids because they're gonna do what they want to do. My grandchildren, some of them are well behaved. You know, every person it varies with each person, and you have to. We have to stop looking at it as if these children are just going to be around us all of their lives and not in public and not around anybody else. So when I see children misbehaving, you know, I leave, I walk away because I don't like it. And they got just one time to say something wrong to me and we're going to have a reckoning.
It's gonna be trouble.
But my grandchildren, I really don't have to say much to them. They know when I'm serious. They know when it's time, playtime is over. You have to set boundaries with children. You have to have that understanding of, you know, what line that they do not cross. And if they cross that line, what's going to happen? And you have to hold true to that. Stop playing with them. Stop threatening them. Don't threaten them. What you say you're going to do, make sure you do it.
Yep.
Follow up. Follow through. And that's it. But, you know, hey, everybody has to have the mindset to actually want to raise productive children. And if they don't care, those children are not going to care.
That's true. That was good. Good advice. Let's wrap this on up then.
Let's wrap it up.
All right. Well, you guys, thank you for tuning in. What we doing? I done forgot.
We're doing a lot. We're doing a lot.
Wait, thank you for tuning in. What's the next thing? What we say?
Thank you. Hey, y'all. We'll see y'all next time on Mitchh Nem.
Yeah.
Again, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.
Oh, I remember all platforms: Spotify, Apple.
What she said.
What else? We on YouTube for that. What's the other one? iHeartRadio. All the platforms will be at the bottom of the screen.
See y'all. Peace.
Bye. Peace out.